A long time ago, when America was not yet a country, it was made up of 13 colonies. These colonies were part of a big empire ruled by a king named George III, who lived far away in a place called Great Britain. The people in the colonies were called colonists. Now, the king and his government made a lot of rules and taxed the colonists on things like tea and paper, which made the colonists very unhappy. They felt these rules were unfair because they had no say in them. This idea of no taxation without representation became an important slogan. In 1773, some colonists in Boston, a city in one of the colonies, decided to protest. They dressed up as Native Americans and threw a whole shipment of tea into the water. This event was called the Boston Tea Party. These actions angered the king, and he sent soldiers to keep the colonists under control. But the colonists were determined to have their rights. Soon, talks of independence were in the air. In 1775, the first battles between the British soldiers and the colonists broke out at Lexington and Concord. These battles marked the beginning of the American Revolution. The colonists, now known as Patriots, formed their own army led by a man named George Washington. The fighting continued for many years, and both sides faced many challenges. Finally, in 1781, the Patriots won a big battle at a place called Yorktown with the help of friends from France. After this defeat, the king's government decided to talk about peace. In 1783, a big meeting resulted in the Treaty of Paris, where the British agreed to let the colonies become an independent country. This new country was called the United States of America. The American Revolution was a time of struggle and bravery, where people fought for their freedom and rights. It's a story of how ordinary people can change the world when they stand together for what they believe in.